Watch this.
Good evening, Interworld. Sergeant Slack here from Banana Bomb Productions. Welcoming you back to this, another episode of Storytime, where we follow the Battlefield Barons questline, which was added in patch 5.3. So when we left off last time, I'd just been given the weekly Battlefield Barons, which rewards you with 150 so long, which rewards you with Radical Mojo, which you can use to buy things off Ravnica over here, and 200 Valor Points, which is always nice, always lovely. But there are a couple of other things you can drop, most notably there's buff food. There's a buff food like tanky buff food, which reduces damage. There's another one which increases damage. You've got all the things that you can pick up. I found a really good spot for the wood, actually, which is why I got so bloody much of it. The oil is a pain, and the other two, well, they're all a pain, really, apart from the wood. There's a good spot in the woods where you can hide out and just people keep coming at you. If you can stay alive, you harvest quite down quite a lot. So there's also latent Corcoran Spolders, latent Corcoran Boots, and latent Corcoran Gloves, which I can combine with Radical Mojo to create an item useful for your class specialization, presumably in like the boots type department. But I also managed to drop this Corcoran Supply Satchel, which is quite nice, 24 slot bag. That'll be my first 24 slot. So that's really good, actually. It's nice to get a bit of actual usable loot from doing things. So we will return to Kikta Arrowtusk. We will hand this in, and we will get our mojo as such. So now, if we come back outside, we can go over to Ravnica, and there's a couple of things you can buy with it on your own. There's Gazruki's Summoning Stone, which is presumably a pet. You can buy with 1 Radical Mojo. And I noticed there's also Raptor Hide Boxing Gloves, which start a quest, which I'm kind of really tempted to take and go and see what the quest is, because you can pick these up. You only get your Radical Mojo with your quest once a week, but you can add these in. You can buy these, sorry, so you can combine with the Radical Mojo and get what you want. Yes, well said. So I'm going to leave that for now, and we're going to pick up the storyline from Jen Stormstout, the old Seer. Hellscream is using Pandaria's secrets to wage war against the world, and even his own people. Is this really what the last Pandaren Emperor had in mind when he cloaked the continent in mists? And why did the mist suddenly disappear? I must have answers. In my travels, I met an old scholar, an expert on the last emperor. Please seek out Seer Ha Famru. Last we spoke, he was planning to retrace the emperor's steps by scaling Mount Everest, but he was far too old to attempt such a climb. So I've got to go to Mount Everest, which is, I have already been there actually. It was one of the places where I went and took a screenshot as soon as I could get up to the top of the world. And like, yeah, I'm on top of the world. You have to excuse my snottiness. My hay fever is in full effect today and is not giving me any respite at all. So we are here. It's just actually east of the summit of Everest Pinnacle on the big map, and you'll see them pop up as a question mark on the mini-map, but you can see these big white bouncing balls from miles away. It's actually a place called Seeker's Folly. It's almost like they planned it. Let's see what he says to him. Oh, hello. Hello there, young man. Quite the squall we're having up here today, isn't it? Yes, it is. In this time of uncertainty, the last emperor walked a lonely path up this mountain until he had at last found his answers. I am here to walk the same path, and it seems you have questions of your own to be answered. Perhaps you will join me, and we can both be satisfied. Oh, but I am getting old, and this blizzard is proving too much for my bones. Could you climb ahead and anchor this rope? I can hoist myself along from there. Together, we shall walk the path of the last emperor. And we get some nice looking boots out of that, which is good. So yes, I will help you in your quest. Seer, how Famru hands you the end of his climbing rope, tied to the next rope anchor, and help him up the mountain.
I conquered.
Wow, I'm slow.
Long ago.
That's faster. Oh, it's pulling me back. It's pulling me back. And there's a frigid gust. Stun you then, and just attach you on. Oh, a climbing rope. Done. And then you come back and fill you in. Oh, we're gonna have to wait for him. Yeah. So we'll just run ahead. Oh no, it's not the rope that's blowing me back. It's the blizzard. Let's see why you're having trouble now, Seer. Is this going to go on for a while? This is going to go on for a while.
Strong. When I was young, I might have doubted that we could do this. But now, I have no doubts at all.
Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Yes, done. I'll take you down as well. Mine have got... Don't get blown off the edge. Oh, frosty groundsness. Where's the Seer? He's coming, he's coming, he's taking his time, but he's coming. Oh, falling down. Luckily, him taking his time gives me a chance to get ahead and clear a bit of a path up to the next one. It's quite a nice little mechanic. It's not something they do too much in WoW. Well, I suppose they do a lot of wind effects places, but actually trying to get up a mountain with this stuff, it's quite cool. New rope. Yeah, speed buff. That helps a little bit. And then stun you up so I can tie him on. Cool. Job done. Now, if you were a caster, you could just stand here and wane in all those guys. But that's just annoying. Get away! Trying to mine this stuff. Fine, let's do you guys. Guessing we're going to be going that way next. Let's get a few of you guys up together. Luckily, they're not too hard to be killing.
When I was young, I would have hated this task. Nowadays, I am...
Come back and die! Buggers. Yeah. Just stay next to him. It'd be so much easier as a caster. What's up, dude? Where are we going? Going over here. Stay away. Bugger. I'm in no massive need of Ghost Iron at the moment, to be honest, so we'll just carry on up the mountain. There's never any bloody minerals where you've got a space, is there?
Do not fear the heights as I did when I was young. Fear can drive us to terrible deeds. But I see that, like me, you have learned lessons of courage.
I have learned the lessons of courage. There is much courage lessons that I have learned. Yay, Motor Harmony. Good job I looted them. Come on. Is this going to be the base camp? Seeker's Point? I'm guessing we'll just walk up together from here, or I might even abandon you. Who knows? We'll just have to wait for you to turn up. Come on, foul fella. Nearly there.
Here we are.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, these old bones are tired. More than you can imagine.
Really? You've got quite a good imagination.
I expected a hero such as yourself to balk at the task of carrying an old man up a mountain. Most are too proud.
Nah, not too proud. Never too proud to help the olds. We're all going to be old one day. Subservient great boots. Well, what's actually going on? I think 502 Anglefoot. Yeah, I'll take those. Boosh.
To teach you a lesson.
Jeeves.
Instead, it is you who have taught me.
Yep.
You see,
Taught you a grand lesson.
When I was young. When I was young. I was Emperor.
Ooh. Whoa! What are you doing being so big?
All around you was mine to command. I conquered my doubts, my fears, my anger. I buried all of it within the land.
Are you going to tell us that this is what the Shah is?
But I held on to one vice, the one Shah I never conquered. Pride. My pride cloaked this land in mists. I thought we were better than the rest of the world. I thought we could solve our own problems.
Oh no, I can't hear him.
1,000 years we stagnated. Our doubts and fears buried in the land, rising up to fester whenever we allowed them. Pride. It is the most insidious of Shah.
True.
It is good. But
All it does is feed the ego.
and then it is more dangerous than all the others combined. Beware of pride. Be humble. The world is plunging into chaos. All the enemies must work together. Proud races must admit they need help.
Yeah, I'm still not helping the Alliance.
Things are going to get worse before they get better. Only by working together can we overcome the darkness.
But the Pandarian's been thrown in to unify the Horde and the Alliance then. Wouldn't be too impressed in that.
It's pride.
Pride. Cool. So would that be the end of the Battlefield Baron stuff? I think it would be. There's no further lead-on quests, and I have accrued the title... Darkspear Revolutionary. So I could have... Why am I patron? Oh, I know I'm patron. So... I am now Darkspear Revolutionary Sesquipedal. So that's all cool. So, I guess that's the end of this particular installment of Storytime. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more stuff like this. If you didn't enjoy it, also let me know that. So, this is Sergeant Slack from Banana Bun Productions saying thanks very much for joining me for this, guys. Comment, like, subscribe if you did, and I will catch you next time. Ta-ra.